Today I'm going to be showing you how to replace your master window switch on your 1999 Subaru Forester. The process is similar for a 1998 all the way up to about a 2002. Here's the tools that you're going to need for this project. A trim removal tool and a Phillips head screwdriver. And that's all that it's going to take to get your window switch replaced.
First, here's why I'm going to be replacing my current master switch. The driver's side window works fine when it goes down, and up works as well. However, more recently, the passenger side window doesn't work, nor does the switch on the passenger side work as well. Also, the rear passenger windows do not work either, with the master switch or their own individual switches.
Now, it is entirely possible that all the window motors have failed except the driver's side. However, it's kind of unlikely, seeming that there was some functionality and no signs of wear. Normally, you can kind of hear a motor going, or the window might start going down slowly. A number of other things could happen. There are ways to voltage test that and everything else, but for simplicity today, we're just going to replace our master window switch.
I picked up one of these new window switches on Amazon from Switch Doctor. I've used Switch Doctor in the past from my MR2 with awesome success.
It was like $45, whereas like an OEM one can be upwards of $400. So for a replica, this is pretty sweet.
Here's the new window switch.
Switch Doctor, there you go. This is not a sponsored video. I just happen to like the products that Switch Doctor creates. And this is what we have to replace. And you'll also notice there's an auto where there one wasn't hot for the passenger side, so I hope that works. That should be pretty cool. And let me show you just how easy it is to replace these. So the tool you're going to need here is a trim removal piece. You could also use a screwdriver if you don't care about damaging this, but mine's in decent condition for a 99, and I prefer not to damage it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this door up to give myself a little more room. Pull the key out of the ignition. Just make sure your ignition's off. You don't have to unplug the battery for this if you don't want to. But what we're going to do is we're going to work our piece, our trim removal piece, under here, because there's a tab there, and just kind of gently rock it. There we go. And then we're going to do the same in the back here. Gently rock it. There we go. So now this whole piece, this master switch piece, pulls up. And now what we're going to need to do is disconnect it. You depress this little clip here, and then you pull this out by the connector, never by the wires. We're just going to depress that clip best we can. Might help to have a screwdriver handy here, because these can get stuck on there, especially with some age. Like this is, you know, it's a 99, it's a little older. So let me go grab a screwdriver real quick. What I'm ending up doing is, instead of using a screwdriver, forgot that I already have this trim removal piece, so there we go. Depressing that in there. This one was stuck a little bit. Yours may do that as well, so just be careful, take your time. You don't want to break the clip in here, so you just press this guy down there, and then I found just working the sides here with this pry tool worked just fine. Now the next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to have to remove this window switch from the surrounding plastic. I didn't order another surround with this, so this is what's going to have to happen. It's just 4 Phillips head screws, one here, there, and 2 on the bottom.
And once all 4 screws are out, you just simply remove this trim piece,
which is your window switch, and you basically just put the new one back where it is. And if you really care about detailing, now is a great time to get in there with a little brush or something, but I don't, so I will not. So now you've got the lock here and the window switch button here, window lock here. Make sure that all lines up. And once that's fitting where it should go and everything lines up here with the screw holes, put your 4 Phillips screws right back in. And we don't really want to crank them down, because remember, this is a piece of plastic and it can crack pretty easily. So just gently put it in, make sure it's snug, nothing crazy, and you'll be good to go. Simply just replace this plastic connection here, all these wires, and now I don't know if you'll be able to hear a click or not, but it does click into place just very gently. What you want to do is you want to pull by the harness, not the wires. Make sure that this isn't going to go anywhere. Say, yep, that's not going to go anywhere. Give it a little pat. And before I put it back in, I'm just going to test it out. So let's put our key in the ignition, put it to accessory. Let's check the driver's side window. Auto works just fine. And let's see. Oh, auto up. I did not have auto up before, so that is a cool added feature. That also is automatic. which is pretty awesome. Is it auto up? It sure is. Now we're gonna check the rear windows. Okay, I believe it. And the other one. All right, folks, that is pretty awesome. So what we'll have to do here is just tuck this guy back in. Oh, it's also a good idea to check your locks. Don't worry, this lock has never worked since I've had the car. It only works manually. So that is to me, that's nothing new. I didn't expect this to fix that. It would have been cool, but I think the mechanism in here is broken. Anyhow, let's just pop that back in. Clips line up, snaps into place, and you're good to go. That'll be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it helped you. If it helped you, maybe it'll help a friend, so share it with them. Help me out by giving me a like and subscribing to this channel so I can do more cool projects like this. I appreciate your time, and remember, as always, keep it foul.